Good evening, Groucho. And everyone else. I see lurkers. Welcome to Monday night's Mass Effect Legendary Edition. As we left off last week, Tali has been accused of high treason by the Quarian fleet. We can't let that stand. We have to save her. And by we, I mean me, because I'm Commander Shepard. But I can't do it without your moral support. I hope everybody had a decent day. I know that Groucho's workday is not quite over, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I want to take a side note here for a second. I don't know what the actual layout deck schematic of these ships is. However, from the first time I saw these Quarian ships, my first thought was that these linear spaces are low gravity spaces, and that these rotating spaces in the center are creating gravity through their rotation, the gravitational effect anyway. Hey Hawk, glad you could make it. Two blenders. You made 110 today. I'm surprisingly lower than you today, but for some reason my dogs decided they needed no less than 3 walks today, so Fat Man still had to go out in the heat. Oh, Groucho, you can't make a good margarita without a blender. But yeah, even the smaller ones, they have these Tauruses here. I'm 90% convinced that that was at least considered as their method of creating gravity. We know we need Tali. I'm going to need somebody to help me fight some serious Geth. Where I'd normally take a biotic, they're not really strong against machines. So I'm going to take Garrus. Tali, your points are being saved. Now Garrus... I can give him armor-piercing ammo for... Well, armor-piercing ammo gives us all armor-piercing. Or I can give him level 2 of overload, which will help us a lot more with Geth. I mean, look at that beautiful ship.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
Evening, barbarian, or morning, as the case may be.
And through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Kind of looks like they sent a bunch of
Tali
Marines.
told me a lot about you. wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I mean, one of them's even got... Two of them have their weapons out.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no.
Permission
I checked
granted,
everything.
Easy.
I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to
Welcome
place Tali's
aboard.
under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
The Garden Plaza.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now.
I'm a
recognized by
commander,
Quarian
not a
law.
captain.
And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
They're basically human except for those dog legs. Why do they look like they all have Old West six-shooter
This
ammo on their
campaign is brought to
sleeves?
order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas
Hey, not
Normandy
my
has come
nephew.
with her
How's it
captain to
going
defend
tonight?
herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
A Objection withdrawn.
Shepherd West Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepherd's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing.
I love being able to
Tali,
drive
you're
wedges
accused of
between the
bringing active
admirals.
deaths to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai?
I think I'm going to start referring to people as Boshtet.
Extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai.
Well, you only have a little over 820 to go.
My father is already dead.
How many of them could seriously go bad in your
We
lifetime?
won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right.
I'm not looking to change minds.
We'll know what happened.
I'm looking to find out what's going on.
Through the conclave chamber where you are now.
Where's Cal Rieger?
Is unarmed.
Understood.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
I don't want to talk to the admirals. That's the man I want to talk to.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right.
Well, you know,
Can't
Mark,
really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
I rewired an AMC back in the 80s, so I'm not going to lie to you, but how many of them could really be bad?
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, Stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora.
Hey, Doug,
So,
welcome
she deserves
aboard.
better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Carl.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough
No,
as it
the
is.
Geth wouldn't do it, but the Collectors would for the Reapers.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
I do love the Quarian
You've only seen
armor.
our strikeouts, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to interject in that one, Mark. I own a high point. I've owned them in the past. I have never had a stoppage. I have never had a material defect in them. You can't say the same about Taurus. I've had 2 of those things. One of them had a cracked barrel out of the factory.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai.
And
stay safe out there.
as I've said to other people who look down on high points, it's better to have a high point on your hip when you need self-defense than a jar full of money at home while you're saving for the gun that people told you to buy. I'm not going to talk to you.
Even during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
You're admirals. I don't need to talk to you. No, it's not good. Luckily, the first thing I do when I bring a firearm home
I'll admit that much.
is disassemble and do a full clean. Because if I had just taken it from the delivery to the range, I could have been seriously hurt. And let's face it, when you're out of ammo with a high point, it's still a club. Try and do that with a Glock 22.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
Like I said
I'm afraid I don't
to
know
somebody
much.
who is an actual
Not many
gun
Marines
snob
went
who
back from the
was
initial assault. They
down
talked about
talking
the
High
ransom
Point
raised
owners,
from Geth, though. More than
you can
much.
down talk them all you want,
been any at
but
all.
at muzzle velocity, it's
mean
going to
that
be
they're
awfully
afraid the
embarrassing
Geth are
for
building or repairing
you
more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
to be taken down by a gun you think so little of. And he suddenly had nothing to say. Then again, I did always beat him on the range, so, you know, punching paper is different than punching people, but we both know that.
I need to do a few things before we leave.
Understood. The shuttle is here whenever you're ready to leave.
I will say this for High Point, in their detriment. Between 1,000 and 1,500 rounds, you might have to replace the spring. It's been my experience that 1,500 is about the limit. I myself, I order a spring when I order a High Point, and if I put the new spring in, I order a replacement. It's just something I know to do. It's like an M1 carbine. You order an oiler when you're halfway done with the oiler you've got. But I am going to take a very quick break because my wife just asked me what I want for dinner. I will be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. And yes, hot dogs are a go. My personal favorite firearm, by the way, is the Springfield 1911A1. I had one that had an accurized barrel and competition trigger.
Take the shuttle to the Alarai.
I polished down the slide, and oh, I love that firearm. Super accurate, but in
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now.
in competition
Good luck with those Geth.
where I needed to reload more than once, I was at a disadvantage. A lot of the 9mm guys were out shooting me just because they only had to reload once, where I had to reload 2, and in some cases 3 times.
Enemies ahead!
And that's why I made sure that Garrus increased his overload.
Hacking the gap.
This should slow him down.
Yes, make sure that I ransack
Something's slowing down the systems.
the
We're
computers.
taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
You know, my first service-issued sidearm was in 1911, mostly because we were a reserve unit and didn't have M9s yet. I gotta say that it just feels right in the hand.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made the part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
So basically your dad asked you for stuff that could be made to work and you never questioned him.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse.
Doug, I've got my fingers crossed for you. Home inspections can be nerve-wracking. Remember minor things. If the inspector says it's a minor issue, that means that you can fix it after purchase and still be in compliance. If it's a major issue, they have to fix it before the sale is complete. You can still occasionally, from the marksmanship program, pick up 1911s. You can still get Garands from the marksmanship program, which just tickles me to death. I wish I had the funding to pick up Garands in the last batch that they released. But probably once every 5 years, the 1911 goes into the marksmanship program. You get a lot of about 500 of them.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Sounds like Admiral Rael fucked the fleet.
Get ready to fight.
I mean, if I was a betting man, I would put it on Admiral Rael Zora.
Down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. I'm running through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Oh, that's just sad. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark. I said it back when I was in service.
Incoming.
And carrying the 1911. And they finally made me turn it in for an M2. The 1911 will put an enemy on his rear if you hit him in the arm. Nine mil will run right through a guy. Well, 9mm ball ammo will run right through a guy, and if he's hyped up on adrenaline, he might not even know he's hit. 1911, you don't have that problem. 45 will put you on your ass. That argument didn't work when I got issued an M2, but it's still true whether it worked or not.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
Mine was made by Springfield.
They were performing experiments on Geth systems.
I want to say it was 1939, but the unfortunate part of it is my issue weapon and my personal weapon I did confuse a little over the years. So either my issue weapon was 39 or my personal weapon was 39. The other one was 44. So it wasn't like there was a lot of years between them.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet.
Exactly.
I suspected he might be testing weapons, but
there
I
was some concern
new ways to bypass shields or armor.
In the higher ranks when we switched to 5.56 that it would do the same thing.
Effects of different disruptive
Luckily,
I don't understand
5.56 tumbles,
They may have been
when it hits an
activating the Geth
obstruction.
deliberately. I
So
don't
all
know.
that kinetic
Nothing here
energy
says specifically, but
is
if
used.
they were, then
Whereas
Father
9mm,
was doing something terrible.
it's actually too short to tumble
Was all this,
effectively.
Father? You promised you'd build
9
me
by
a house on
19.
the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
I would like to have a new 1911. And to clarify, I definitely do not mean just a 45.
Light him up.
I mean a 1911. The Taurus that I had with the cracked barrel was a 45 ACP.
Never saw me coming! Never saw me coming!
I would have liked the 30 caliber, but realistically, the 5.56 is sufficient for military purposes, and logistically, it's not only easier to transport because it's lighter. Once we got the saw, it made a universal round available. And then, of course, we immediately gave up the saw and went back to the M60 and renamed the M60. So,
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked
Patrick!
either, or an onboard
I'm
medical
sorry you're
stasis
not feeling
program.
good.
Maybe you wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this.
experimental cooking by your dad might not be something you want to keep going.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
Alright, I think there's a couple of doors here I can open, or at least one. It tasted great, but not recommend. I get that. I've experimented a little bit in the kitchen myself and had the same thought.
You've got trouble.
It was, however, my drone.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
The M60 made a comeback in the 2000s.
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2
They
more
just don't
kits
call
to
it the
the network.
M60
We're
anymore.
nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
I want to say it was the 240 Bravo that was the M60 with a shorter barrel, but I'd have to check. It's been a little while.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admiral say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Well, then we need to get back there.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Tali's standing in front of you.
It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes. Call it.
I recommend possibly.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need. But if you want more, I can present the Normandy, which Tali also saved from Geth forces, even though it's too quiet for her to sleep well.
We still don't know what happened on the Alarai.
No, Admiral, you don't. But you gave her my name. I'm her captain. I trust her with my life, and I'm telling you that she's innocent.
And we should just trust this human's opinion?
We placed Tali's life in the human's hands. Would you doubt those
So
words if they
basically,
came from a Quarian, Captain?
No. Based on the rest of the evidence, I suppose that I wouldn't.
basically, I just said
Are the Admirals prepared
Tali
to
Zora
render
is
judgment?
innocent because fuck you.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Hold on a second. Have to get the mustard off my face.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my
Right, Mark,
father and me,
249.
even when... Thank you.
It's just an M60 with a short barrel.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Okay. There is somebody in here that has a bit of lore that I'm not going to go looking for it, but it's hilarious, and I highly encourage you guys to look for it. They're talking about a captain
Admirals would have faced a coup if they'd exiled Tali Zora after what Shepard said.
who, after capturing a ship,
Wouldn't exile Tali Zora.
Congratulations, Tali Zora.
they named it
I was skeptical about
the
your choice in captain, but I
Deference.
see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain.
So the captain
I'm just
became
glad that this
whatever
is over.
his name,
You'll always
Vas
have a place on the
Deference.
line, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Take care, not my nephew. Glad to have you in tonight. I will give you the honor of the full-size combat round instead of the disgrace of getting killed by a high point. I'm full on fuel and probes. My fish need to
Commander,
be
you've
full.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Kelly telling me that she's reading my email again. I wish that I could have taken the art piece that was evidence and put it on display here, because it wasn't that good, but it feels like it makes sense to have that here, you know? Let's go down to engineering and make sure that I get the, I think, I might be mistaken, but I think they, cut out the conversation option to get the
Sorry
Normandy
I dragged you into
upgrade
Quarian politics.
from the people you
All
helped.
that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Well, that's my job, is checking on my crew. Yeah, I think what they did is they removed the conversation option to get your ship enhancement. You just get it. Why could I possibly need Geth shield strength? I can't think of a possible reason that I would need Geth shield strength.
Commander. I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Do you have a minute to talk? That's awesome. I'm not going to talk to you. Mostly because I saw the communications options were exactly what I already knew. Alright. We can recapture... Let's recapture the freighter on our way through Omega. Just a little more experience. Come on, tell me where the freighter is. There it is. The Strontium Mule. Nothing in the asteroids. I've already been to Utah. Didn't know that. There's the Strontium Mule. I think as we board this, I'm going to bring a combatant and a biotic. In case there was any doubt which biotic I was taking. She has 0 points? That sucks. I love how the one guy sees my shuttle coming, and he's like, okay, you deal with this, and runs, and the other guy turns around. He's like, oh shit. Let's start by getting some warp ammo.
Nothing can hurt me!
Boy, it sucks to be a bunch of innocent mercs walking into a cargo bay.
What the hell were they doing here?
It looks like they were strontium muling. Airlocks are sealed. Airlocks are sealed.
See anyone else here?
I see them.
It sure sucks to be you.
Gotta be a way in.
Don't you love it when the click doesn't go?
Done.
I did forget to say hi to my space hamster. I have to correct that mistake. Unfortunately, I'm in combat right now, so he'll have to wait, and he'll have to understand that Daddy was busy. Wow, that guy didn't expect that to be happening.
Engaging hostiles! Watch out!
I am Krogan!
I'm going in!
Well, going in was your mistake.
What happened here?
Wow. There's some brutal bitches. Can't go through the red doors yet. But man, I want to.
Going to cover!
Where are my guys fighting?
Feel the blood rage!
My guys are clearly fighting somewhere. You're up here feeling the blood rage and shit, and I'm down there saying, where are you guys at? Pretty sure there's still doors for us to go through to unlock the doors we haven't been through, etc., etc.
Nothing can hurt me!
Except maybe the things that can hurt you.
Feel the blood rage!
That's not what I was trying to do.
Forward!
Right, gentlemen, let's do this.
I am Krogan!
Okay, we've discovered the FTL is offline. Okay, he's got a canister full of loot. He's not afraid to use it. I don't see anything else in here. I've already read that. Have we been up this way? And have we been in here? I don't think we were in here. But there's not really anything in here.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
You'll pay for a quick death. I don't think you understand the way things work here. So I need a security console.
Gotta be a way in. Done.
Let's go! Cover! Friendly down! Nothing can hurt me! Sons. I need cover! I'm negative for shields. Too late! Now you're dead! Nothing can hurt me. Ambush incoming.
I'll destroy you.
I am Krogan! We're taking fire. Nothing can hurt me. I am Krogan! Nothing can hurt me!
Really? You think? Maybe it was in that door I couldn't get in before?
Must be something useful here somewhere.
Ah, I bet there's an authorization code on the bridge. Being... we didn't search it. I think Mr. Strontium's going to be upset that we took over his mule. I don't see a terminal to hack, so I'm assuming... there we go. Now we have everything we need. I can go back to jogging like an officer who's got nowhere to be. So glad that it was just a pile of credits and not something, you know, important. If anybody sees Mr. Strontium, tell him that we treated his mule politely. Oh, good night, King. Sorry you have to go. I know it's late for you, though. Oh, looky, looky, looky. How do we get the hell out of here? All airlocks are sealed. Yeah, I got that. Nothing to do with that console anymore. Press and hold F. That's how you get out of here. And apparently take somebody's boots out of the locker. Now let's go get that Reaper IFF. Oops, I did it again. I gotta go feed the fish.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That's probably Mr. Strontium wondering what I was doing on his boat. Hello, Space Hamster. I'm sorry I didn't stop and say hi earlier. Oh, great. This guy's going to do the same experiments. Just what I needed to hear. Because how bad could it be if a second guy starts activating Geth? Give me some fuel. Take me to the stars. Okay, there is a fuel depot here. Let's check the status of these planets. Oh, apparently I did not get all of the mustard off my beard. And having touched my face, I have mustard all over the keyboard now. Congratulations, Rob. I don't care about a moderate planet. And that's moderate as well. Let's check the asteroids first. Unexplored moon-looking thing. Ooh, it's rich.
Probe launched.
We'll lock that planet in. Now we'll check this one out. It's moderate, I don't care. And now it's time to go get ourselves a new crewmate. I mean, the IFF. We are going to be facing both living and quasi-machine-like things. So I'm going to go with my standard team of Battletoad and Biotic Bitch. We got the firepower.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500
Ketchup doesn't go
kph.
on a hot dog, Gretchen.
There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope.
If their Mass Effect fields are still active, their ship isn't
Smells bad.
disabled.
There's blood, but something's wrong with it.
A lot of things can go on a hot dog crowd show. Whether they belong there or not is a separate issue.
Specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Just what we wanted to hear.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
Trapped in a Reaper. I want to shoot someone.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
What a mess. Anyone else hungry?
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember, that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remembered, too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
This thing was screwing with him.
It's a Reaper.
It's about to get fun.
Oh, that hurt.
Shield to fail.
I thought Geth made these husk things.
Smart money's saying Reaper tech.
Why did you shoot that?
I can take you all. New victims.
Shoot a husk in the dick until it dies. Could I have the ammo, please? Thank you.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn!
What?
That thing that just grazed It disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall.
No, Hawk. Ketchup does not belong on hot dogs.
You should lie down. I'm telling you.
Sniper! Shooter is good. Good enough they should come out of hiding.
Now what's this?
You want to have a sniper battle? I'm willing to do that. Come down here to activate the enemy.
Feel the blood rage!
You need to be frozen. And you still did massive damage to me.
Nothing can hurt me!
Wrong target. What's in here?
Burn and die! I'll put them down.
Probably machine pistol time with him.
No shield.
I am Krogan!
We can use this.
Now, if the WWE has the same problems I'm having, they're being overrun by husks.
We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there.
Okay, so they think that they've discovered God?
everyone's concern. We have gone 5 days without a workplace death.
5 whole days without a workplace death. I'll be goddamned.
Shepard Commander.
Geth talk. Since it knows you, tell it I don't need its help.
One guess? They need to have a bunch of
Okay, nothing can stop her. She didn't say anything about us, just her. Any way up there? No.
Time to fight. One more.
Watch where you're shooting!
What the hell is shooting me?
Hey, now you're dead! Should have run. Now you're fried!
That's what's shooting me.
Too late! Now you're dead! Nothing can hurt me!
Nothing can hurt him. He's not worried about whether or not it can hurt him. I, on the other hand, am not him.
I am... Odin! Incoming! Too late! Now you're dead!
Wait!
Oh, that worked out. Not being dead and all. Two ways down. They both lead the same way, though.
To the right!
Get out of the way, ass.
Now you're fried! Nothing can hurt me. Trouble!
You're not so bad when you take them from a distance. It's when you're forced to be up close and personal with them that they become a problem.
Hold your fire, Shepard!
Nothing can stop me!
Taking fire.
Alright, that sucks. Come on, give me my regen.
Nothing can hurt me!
It's about I'll destroy you!
Like I said, if you can keep your distance, they're not so terrible.
I'll put them down.
Fly, bitch!
Feel the blood rage.
It's all about managing the ones who can do damage AoE style.
All we need to do now is destroy the Mass Effect core.
Then the ship gets squished. Make sure we're gone.
Yeah, there's this thing about blowing up the engine core while you're on the ship. I prefer to blow up my enemy ships while I'm not on board. But hey, you know, Shepard swings a different bat.
That it?
Where's the Cerberus team?
Who do you think we've been fighting?
New victims. Destroy you.
Well, I've got a moment's respite. I think I need to save. And I can't because the moment is not long enough, right?
Nothing can hurt me.
Did I just freeze? No. Thank God.
Nothing can stop me!
Stop it! Gonna run. Now you want more.
Let's get some reloads.
No sweat.
Moving to it.
Hostile, 6 o'clock. I'll destroy you.
Right.
I'm gonna take you out.
Alpha.
All right. You two get busy again.
Got it.
On it. Hey, Shepard, grab the gat, too. Gotta be worth something.
You want it? They're dangerous, but I can handle one.
Tali said no one's ever captured a Geth intact.
Maybe a little risky, but it's just one.
We're out of time. Let's move.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock. We're clear. Go.
We got the IFF. And
Discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you,
take
the
care,
reward is
Dalton.
significant.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendation. I've made my decision.
Tali's gonna freak when she hears about this.
Well, luckily she's already loyal. I don't have to worry about that.
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Sniper rifles going up in the world. My skin is getting tougher. I bet Kelly's gonna have read my emails again.
The
No?
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
Alright, so
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
my next location is the captain's quarters, so I can feed my fish and say hello to my space hamster. I don't need a shuttle to get there. Hello, space hamster. Now let's go see our new friend. Welcome aboard, Russ.
Ten Hut! I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Pardon me. I need a Geth of my own.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Space Hamster does not have a name. Space Hamster is simply Space Hamster.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
Okay.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Well, let's go rescue the Geth species. It is not Hamster McHamster face. Yes, finally, there is not a vacant crew slot. You read my email and didn't notice that I already deleted it. Kelly, I really have to have a word with you about that. Refuel before we go, 'cause it's never a guarantee that there'll be fuel at the next stop. Help Legion. I like how Edie tells us we'll have to use the shuttle to get to the next mission, but I'm flying the Normandy there anyway. It's a Geth space station. Alright, Legion has to go. I could take Tali. That would be fun. She is a tech. I don't know if I gave her a high skill in Overload, though. What the heck? Let's bring Tali. I'm sure she'll have the most to say out of anybody. Yeah, her hacking is level 3. 2, 5. Obviously, he is a Geth infiltrator, so he needs to be on top of things. Health or weapon damage. It looks like the health gives us the better percentage, because weapon damage plus 18 or health plus 15. This looks like the better choice. I can hack for a longer duration. Or a wider radius. How often are we going to get things lined up for us to hack all together?
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Gotta love Joker.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
While the heretics are
The
distracted.
Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
We've got trouble.
What makes you think we have trouble?
Warning, alarms engine.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I could see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Once you remember the experience as the victim, you'll regret the decision.
Once the decision to rewrite is made, it cannot be unmade. Therefore, we must consider all ends before passing judgment. To do less would be irresponsible.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
In other words, you're going to wait until the last minute and then say it's my choice. Alright, that's where we came in.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Target processed.
Don't step on the green crap. No shit, we were detected. What gave you the clue? Numbnuts.
Eat this.
Oh, somebody's still around. Never be less than fully loaded if you can avoid it. I swear, Tali keeps changing her drone's name.
Got one.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Assuming control. Under fire. Taking hits.
One down.
What are we supposed to be doing in here? Just moving through? Legion doesn't give a whole lot of information.
Overriding your target.
I'll take it.
I don't think enough people use a phrase like numbnuts anymore. It is descriptive and yet derogatory at the same time. Without being specifically offensive. Alright, maybe the person you're calling numbnuts gets offended. But you're not necessarily calling them out by name, which is the point. Don't step on the green bits.
We have been detected.
Nice of them to be so hackable.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is
Yeah, I question our judgment too.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be a bloodbath. Save now.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Assuming control. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target.
Hacking the gap.
Hacking turret. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged.
They've seen us.
Probably help if I had some ammo to reload with.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Got you.
Could you please drop the ammo?
Taking heavy fire.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack.
Rewrite wins 573 to 571.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return.
If the numbers were the other way, I would have voted to kill them, but...
We'll be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged.
+2 votes is still +2 votes.
Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Targeting forward. Taking hits. Up on them, bad. Enemy to target processed. Hostile combat platform.
Combat drone ready.
Hostile combat.
Good night, Doug. And yes, Patrick, I almost took it to the face, but I didn't take it to the face. And that's the important part. I know this is supposed to look like he's got his legs crossed, and he has one leg on the ground. But because he doesn't have a leg sticking off in either direction, as if the leg is crossed over his knee, it looks like he's a one-legged man, or he's a no-legged man, and it's a three-legged chair.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests on Geth hardware. We believed it necessary to warn our people of possible aggression.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Even Dr. Hawass doesn't believe that shit. Go feed my fish. Hello, space hamster. Let's see if we got any upgrades. I don't think we picked anything up on the Geth ship, but I know we've got Legion's upgrade for the ship itself. Got Geth shield strength too. Anything else? No. Okay. There is, however, now the opportunity for me to get advanced training. And I already know what I want. The Inferno Grenade.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must...
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'll meet you at the shuttle then. Joker, the ship is yours.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I have no idea where we're gonna go. But wherever it is, I apparently will have a party shuttle full of people.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Who do you think?
Oh, shit. We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
I'll just run like a hunchback. Did those people not read the after-action reports?
Shit.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Shit.
That was a whole lot of protecting he did.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
Engineering deck. Good luck.
That is possibly the greatest joke in all three episodes. I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay. Engineering is clear. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell them what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Roger that. I don't know why I'm trusting Edie. Make sure I've got... Yeah, I've got everything. There's nothing left for me to do. Okay. Go feed the fish. Wiggle the hamster. And at this point, with it being so close to the end of stream, I'm not going to push on until we kick off on Wednesday night for the exciting conclusion for Mass Effect 2, where we will go through the Omega-4 relay and take the Reapers out at their collector base. They must be robbed of that asset, and we are going to do it on Wednesday night. Until then, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming for the almost 3 hours that we have spent getting the ship into top shape, getting the crew into top shape, and losing all the extras who we don't have names for. I hope every one of you is doing well. Take care of yourselves. Check in on friends and family. I will see you on Wednesday evening. Until then, I am Rob. Take care, all.